Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod and this is part 31 of Halo Infinite on the Xbox One, the level House of Reckoning. It's not a cutscene, but we got this that I want to leave in.
I thought perhaps that I had misjudged you. If you would allow your cohort to die for the greater good, I pity you that I was correct. The House of Reckoning. Such an appropriate name. Many of your kind have entered this arena. None have left. Come, look upon my work. Understand why we won.
So yeah, we have a couple of those hologram things in this level, and also the next level, because I have actually finished Halo Infinite now. Silent Auditorium is the final level of the game, or I should say the final mission. And what you have to do, well, this is House of Reckoning obviously. Now what you have to do here is you basically have to defend yourself. It says locate and rescue the pilot. Now the way you do that is you basically are on this battlefield here, and you're just going to have waves and waves of enemies attacking you. And there's multiple of these on different levels of the house, I guess. And the unfortunate thing is, and you'll see an edit in a second, the unfortunate thing is that, well, that was the edit actually, I don't think you actually saw it, but I think I did very well at disguising that. But the thing about this is that the checkpoint saving on this is so annoying. Basically, if you I think there's 4 waves on this one, on this first one. Now, if you die on any of the 4 waves, you will get put right back at the start. It's essentially, do you remember Firefight from ODST and Reach? Were they in any of the other Halo? I can't remember. Was that in Halo 4? I don't think it was. But I genuinely cannot remember now if Firefight was in Halo 4 and 5. Oh well. But essentially that's what this is like. Firefight was actually fun with a load of co-op. If you've never played Firefight on, well, I suppose you can't now, can you? Because the original... So, well, I mean, they'll be on the Master Chief Collection version of the games, but if you think about it, the original versions of the games, the servers are no longer online, so you won't get the original experience. But my God, Firefight was something. You get 4 people. If you've never played Firefight, I'm just telling you this basically. You get 4 people, and you basically get a wave of Covenant just attacking you, and you basically had to see how long you could survive. And I believe, I don't know if it was like in the settings itself, or if it was based on... No, I think, multiplayer-wise, I think it was based on, what was it based on? I think what it was based on was, if you died, you... Like, if any of your co-op people died, they respawned at the next wave. If I remember correctly. So if you all died during that wave, the game was over. But if say one of you survived, the other 3 would live. But yeah, I absolutely loved Firefight back in the day. To be honest, I didn't play it that much, but yeah, when I did play it, it was just, I think that's some of the most fun that I ever had on Halo Reach. I didn't actually play it on ODST, I don't think. But yeah, that was some of the most fun I think I ever had on Halo Reach, playing Firefight. With Chris, with Weimer, with Aaron, with some other people as well. But those were obviously the main members of the Insane Gamers when it was the Insane Gamers channel. So yeah, that was a load of fun back in the day. But anyway, why did I get on the Firefight? Oh yeah, basically I was just saying that this is what this is like if you think about it. If you've ever played it. But yeah, so the checkpoint situation is, like I said, if you die during the wave, you get put back to the start, basically. You have to, like, you don't get put back to, like, the start of the wave, if you know what I mean. It starts from wave 1. And there's 4 waves on this one, so you gotta... And that's the thing, there's so many... It's these brutes that killed me the first time. So this is actually the second attempt at this bit. That's why I said there was an edit. There was just... These brutes here just killed me. And that was, that just really... I think... I didn't do that last time. Didn't cause a fusion coil or whatever that was to explode. But yeah, I actually think it was that brute that killed me. Well, not that one, if you know what I mean, because they're not real. But you know what I mean. Like, that type of brute is, I think, is the one that killed me. Or it might have been him. But there you go. As you can see, I killed the brutes, and now we got a checkpoint saved. Which weirdly, I mean, that just makes me lie, doesn't it? Because now, if you look at that, not all the brutes have been killed. So I have no idea why the checkpoint saved that. But it did. But, as you can see also, we've got some brutes on the other side that have got snipers of some sort. So I have to sort of, like, sneak up on them. Well, I wouldn't... Are they snipers? They're sort of like... They've got, like, scopes. But there you go. Killed them all now. So that's actually the end of this this part of the level. We're going to move along, go through here. We're going to have another one of the holograms as soon as we go through here. You get one as soon as you go in and out.
You created the false god, Cortana. Destroyed my world, my home. But she could not kill the fire that burns in the heart of the Banished. It made us stronger! Can you say the same?
So yeah, up the lift, and then we're going to have another hologram when we come back out the lift, like I said. I was trying to figure out how you activate it. No, it's on the other side. Duh. For some reason I was thinking, no, if I go in it'll go... Oh, the elevator, I should say, not the lift. Lift is the British term for an elevator, if you didn't know that. I think I've... Well, that's the thing, it's called an elevator, and yet the other things are called a gravity lift.
And what did he choose?
Makes no sense if you think about it. I mean, I like how there's dialogue there that I'm just talking over. But, yeah, we've got another one of these holograms.
Do you recall the siege of Balkanar? One settlement held out against my forces for 19 days. They fought well to the end. But their fate was sealed from the start.
And then we got to complete... Well, that was basic training, apparently. This is advanced training. I think this is like 4 more waves. I might be wrong. But here's the thing about this level. This... I think I said this in the road. This and the next level are just absolute pains. Like, legitimately... They're just absolute pains. There's 2 boss battles in this level, and then in the next one there's another boss battle. So yeah, that's just so annoying, and I really dislike it. And now I feel like, yeah, I'm yawning again. That doesn't mean anything about the game. It just sometimes that happens. Sometimes you yawn. But there we go. I've got some jackal skirmishers attacking us here. I can't... Is this the one where... I don't want to spoil it, but there's one where... I think it might be. Yes, I think it is. This is the really tough part of the level, because there's also a pair of hunters. I didn't know this at the time, so I probably should have kept this this turret for that. But no, I just decided to take out the enemies with the turret because I was like, oh, this will help me. This will make it really easy. Nope. Actually, I can't remember if it saves before the bloody hunters come on, because if it doesn't, that is just absolute, like, peak meanness of checkpoint saves. Like, you expect someone to get through. I mean, I can't believe I actually managed to be honest. Like, this is first time, this section. Actually, no, that's a lie. This is the second time again. Sorry. But to be fair, the first time was really dumb, and I'm not going to count it. Right? So, you know when I picked up the turret, because you may have noticed an edit point there, now that I think about it. When I picked up that turret, one of the jackals immediately stuck me the first time, and then I respawned. So yeah, that's, like, really dumb. So don't... I can't believe I missed this shot here. Yep, miss. Then this takes so long to reload. Then I'm out of ammo, so I've got to wait for it to reload again. And I think I miss again. Yep. But then I just hit him with it and it kills it. So that's lovely. That worked. So I think that was the... I think we're on the third wave now. We might actually only be on the second. But I'm pretty sure it's the third wave. And unfortunately you can't go back in there. Which I was hoping you could to sort of get round the other side. But then it spawned enemies, I guess they're underneath. Yeah, they're behind us. Yeah, there's someone. So okay, yeah, there's the hunters. I was like, oh shit. So what I decided to do was take out all the other enemies before I deal with the hunters. That's probably a really good idea. And actually, that's not the last time we're going to see hunters in this game. Not in this level. I don't think there's any more. I can't remember. I don't think there's any more. But in Silent Auditorium, oh my god. There's a pair of hunters that when we get to it, I mean, I'm going to basically show you. You basically have to cheat to kill them. Right? To kill the hunters in Silent Auditorium. Like, I'm going to put, like, 343 knew that the battle with the hunters was going to be so difficult for people that they put in like a little cheaty area for people that I ended up using. That I didn't know about, obviously. I had to look it up. Because I died so many times. I was like, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to finish this. Basically, the hunters just like immediately killed you as soon as you went in the room. Well, not immediately, but like... There was a few times I had a good battle, but honestly, it was like 10 attempts at trying to kill these hunters. I was like, what the hell? Why are they so tough? Because they're like... They're the same hunters that are on here, where they're red. And the thing is about those, is that the red hunters, they have a technical name for them, obviously. But normal hunters in previous Halos, when they were green, they have armor. They don't have armor on the back. So what you did to kill a hunter was you got behind them and you just shot them. Right? Not the case with these guys. They've got armor on the back, so the only place you can actually kill them is the legs, where there's a small gap. Which obviously, that, as you can see there, so like they're completely, I mean, I don't know why I'm throwing grenades at them, but as you can see, they're just completely covered in armor, those red ones. And it makes them a lot tougher. And there's also a rocket launcher around here that I'm trying to find. Not that it helps me, but because I end up missing. But yeah, there's a rocket launcher around here that I'm trying to find. So if you, because I saw it when I spawned in, the first time. But yeah, I suppose that'd be very, very helpful for you if you can actually aim the rocket launcher correctly. That's a nice thing about this. It does actually give you a load of weapons, and of course you've got to also scavenge the battlefield for them if you run out. I do like the subtitles sometimes. Confident laugh. There we go. There's the rocket launcher that I found. That's going to be worthless in a second. Unless I take one of them out with it, I can't remember. Nope, that one just went straight for me. Yep. Useless rocket launcher, wasted all that ammo. Ah well. Don't even know why I was throwing that. That's not going to electrocute them. But I did. It's literally going to be about... It's going to be about 2 minutes of me just fighting these hunters. I mean, I've completely missed throwing that. Like, that was embarrassing. End up shooting those electric coils, or whatever they're called. Just searching for things to, like... And more weapons, obviously, as well. And to be honest, when he's saying that I'm impressed, but this is only a prelude to our main event, he's not wrong. I mean, yeah, there's no more hunters, but the first boss battle, and, well, to be honest, the second boss battle was just, ugh. Pain. Just absolute pain. I don't even know why I was throwing grenades, because the grenades do nothing against them. Like, it was genuinely at this point I was thinking, am I even going to be able to do this? Like... Am I gonna have to die to try and like make sure to get the turrets back and then use the turrets to kill them? But no, I did actually manage to kill them, luckily. But I can't remember how. Well, obviously shooting them in the leg, but yeah, I did it. And then obviously in Silent Auditorium, I had to look up bloody how to kill the hunters because it's so... There's so much of a pain, like I said. They put like a... 343 put a hidey hole on the level that you can go in so they can't attack you. Like, that's how tough those hunters are. Actually, there's another turret there. I'm joining it again, I'm sorry. I don't mean to, it's just... There we go. See, turrets, very helpful. Ended up killing that one. Yeah, I do apologise about the yawning, but, you know, a bit tired. Was watching, I know you'll be seeing this, what, beginning of January? So I guess it makes sense, it would still be accurate, but I was watching a bit of NFL last week, although I'm recording this on the 12th of September, so the actual truth is that it was actually week 1. So I have absolutely no idea who's in the postseason. But, yeah. Watching a bit of NFL last night. And obviously being in the UK, it means that the NFL, the 1 o'clock games start at 6 o'clock. And the late games kick off, or the late afternoon games, I should say. Well, we've got a good season.
This world, looping, repeating, forever. Is it a symbol of life, or a cruel joke by the Forerunners?
I should say hologram, not cutscene. But yeah, the late afternoon games kick off at about 9:25 PM. So I usually watch those to about 11. Because in the UK, Red Zone is free. It's on Sky. Well, free. I'll have to... Because we've got another thing coming up, so I'll be telling you about that during the next bit, but... Here we go.
You were there when we struck the Infinity. The first dreadnought came from the side. In the chaos that followed, you hardly had time to notice the other 3 bear down upon you. Do you know how long it took us to neutralize your greatest ship? 4 minutes! In 4 minutes, the Infinity, mankind's finest achievement, became a memory.
Right. Yeah. Red Zone is quote-unquote free. If you have cable, basically, there's Sky Sports Mix, which Sky Sports you normally have to pay for. I have Virgin Media for my internet and get cable with it. And yeah, so no, if you have Sky or BT or Virgin, you have to pay for Sky Sports usually, or Sky Cinema. But Sky Sports Mix is like the teaser channel for Sky. So they actually give you it for free basically on the basic package. And that is actually where they show Red Zone every Sunday. Now they don't show any of the other matches. Well, no, that's technically incorrect. They show the London matches on Sky Sports Mix. But, yeah, apart from that, they don't actually show any of the, you know, you have to pay for the individual games. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, I prefer Red Zone anyway. I mean, I know people will be like, oh, you should stick with it. I mean, yeah, I can watch, like, I watch London games and I do watch the Super Bowl and all that. Don't particularly, you know, the regular season games and even some of the post-season games, I don't watch, you know, in full. Because, like I said, in the UK, it's, I suppose it's like, well, it's the opposite of America, isn't it? Because America, you can watch, it's the other way around, time-wise, isn't it? By the way, I was trying to figure out where the hell you go, like, where this was. It's in the ship. Like, because I know you had to go in the, like, you have to find that thing to activate it. And I was like, where is it? Because wherever I went, it was still going. Didn't do very well at doing good audio placement on that game. But yeah, I do like watching the NFL games, but I do prefer Red Zone because, well, obviously it's what I have access to, but also, I can't believe I missed it. It was that thing on the floor as well. I started looking around the ship for this thing. It was just, ugh. But yeah, Red Zone, honestly, it's amazing. Although, here's the thing, I don't know how to describe it. This is nothing to do with Halo, is it? This is NFL stuff, but Red Zone and Fox must be, they're in like a graphics war at the moment. At least on week 1 they were. If you don't know what I mean, basically there's like a ticker on the bottom of the screen on Red Zone. Here's the thing, on the Sky feed, they don't actually have that ticker, so it's quite, so this is actually irrelevant to me, but I just saw it online and I just thought it was quite funny. There's like a ticker on the bottom of the screen that gives all the other scores. And it covers up the actual ticker that's on the CBS and Fox matches, because if you don't know what Red Zone is, it takes the matches that are going around America at the same time. And it just, we got a cutscene actually, so I'm going to explain this in the boss battle.
I miss you.
And I love you.
I love you, Daddy.
You'll break too. Soon meet your end. Say goodbye.
Yeah, spoiler, boss battle against an invisible elite. That's really fun. But yeah, so the CBS and Fox games, they're regional, and Red Zone shows all of them, and it switches between them. And basically, the thing about it is that the CBS games, they have a ticker on the bottom, just the same, and Fox normally would have a ticker on the bottom, but ever since they've changed to this new graphics package, and Red Zone has a ticker on the bottom, and this is where the thing is, where Fox decides to remove the ticker when Red Zone switches to them. So the ticker on Red Zone covers up the score for the Fox games. If that makes any sense, because when Fox have their ticker, the score moves up, but when Fox removes the ticker, it goes down. But the Red Zone ticker is designed to be the same height as the CBS and Fox tickers. So when Fox realizes that Red Zone is taking the game, they remove the ticker, and it makes the score go down. Obviously, that's trying to make it so that people will switch to their local Fox match instead of watching Red Zone. But I get the feeling that because the NFL owns the rights to the matches, and that's how they can show Red Zone, I get the feeling that they'll be having a quiet word with Fox and telling them not to do that. Because they've already apparently had a word with Amazon about some graphics on a preseason game.
Whatever the outcome, know this. The Banished control this ring. We came for war. 1,000 legions occupy this world. The auditorium will give up its secrets. Your interference is just an irritation. Fleeting.
Anyway, I like how I didn't mention any of what was happening during that boss battle. I apologise for that, but I just needed to tell you about the NFL thing. I guess I can talk about it during the next boss battle, because we're going to get that in a second. And it's a lot longer. So yeah, we've got 2 boss battles straight after each other, which is kind of annoying. But here we go, we've got a cutscene again.
We need to get him out of that thing.
Chief, you shouldn't have come for me.
Microgravity wells are putting enormous stress on his body.
I told you that I would not kill him.
Leave me. Run!
We'll get you out of here.
No, you will try.
Chief, he's here.
He knows I'm here. This was never a trap. It is a test of metal. Our battle ends here.
Get him out of there.
On it.
Bear witness. Our story will become legend, told by those that survive you.
And here's this boss battle. It's not the final boss battle of the game. I was hoping it would have been, but it's not. And as you can see, I died a few times because that was an edit. But yeah, that first boss battle where we had against the Blade Master, absolute pain is all I'm going to say. I died like twice during that. So I would just try and... Well, the thing about him is that, like, because he's invisible, it's just such a pain. I don't know how to describe it. Like, because he goes invisible, you have no idea where he's going to go. And for this boss battle, you have to take out those things without being killed by him. So that's kind of awkward. Like, because you have to get... Because what happens is, he's taking damage. He then has a shield that puts the damage on Echo 219. Or the pilot. After you deal him a certain amount of damage. So if you... So then you have to take out the relay that disables that. And I actually managed to do that a couple of times. But the thing is, by the time you do that, he's still at half health. So unfortunately, every time I died, it was... And it doesn't save a checkpoint afterwards. Which is really annoying. So you have to start from the beginning all over again. It's just... Seriously, like this level... Just... Absolute worst for checkpoints. I hope... Well, I mean... It's unlikely now, but... I wish 343 would, like... Sort out the checkpoint situation. At least for this level. Maybe no one's brought it up. Maybe I'm just the only one that's having trouble. I don't know. But, yeah, I had a bit of trouble with this level. So, yeah, a lot of this level is just hiding from it. Because he can easily kill you. I mean, look at how much my shield is just going from those few hits. So you gotta hide. But then again, if you think about it... When I've been playing Halo, like when I've been playing this game, I'm not really that well trained for it if you think about it. Because what I have been using throughout the videos is the ghost, haven't I? I've been trying to go for a ghost whenever I could. To take out hunters and stuff, so I'm not really that well trained when I'm actually stuck doing a mission. There you go, there's no audio log if you want one. There was one earlier as well. Before the pilot mission. Before the pilot mission, before you fought the Blade Master. Here's the thing, I knew he was going to come around there and like hit me, so that's why I had to go on this other side. To run away from the thing that I'm trying to hit, just so I have enough time to destroy it.
And it's down. You know what to do.
And actually, this time, on the final time, I actually saved the checkpoint there. Not that I needed it. But yeah, the first couple of times, it was not saving a checkpoint. Which was a bit weird. But yeah, as you can see, what I did is I decided to keep the... I have a rocket launcher with me. I decided to keep that till last. Basically. To, you know, then I... apparently these are called hard light cores. That's nice. I like how I went through the entire game without basically knowing that. Because I wasn't particularly paying attention, I was just picking them up. Didn't see what these were called. But ah well. Got one final relay to take out.
Relay's exposed. Destroy it.
Because there's 4 of them. And again, you've basically got to avoid him. Do I throw this at it? I can't remember. Yes, I do. That was an awesome... That was like an NFL quarterback throw. Bringing it back. There was a relevance there. Don't tell me there wasn't.
Relay destroyed.
That's how I can justify... I mean, to be honest, I've said this. I've basically used this series as a vlog at this point.
Time to prove it.
But yeah, now I've got the rocket launcher. And he's got a gravity hammer. A very special gravity hammer. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is. Wanted to make sure I didn't miss. Unfortunately, didn't take out all of him with the rocket launcher. I reckon if I had one more, I would have been able to. But alas, I did not. And then I was so lucky there that I was not killed. But there we go. He's dead. Almost killed myself. And, well, yeah. We got a cutscene. It's going to end the video. So I have been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 31 of Halo Infinite on the Xbox One. Enjoy this cutscene. And, ta-ra.
Okay.
I can't believe you came for me. So we're done now, right?
Spartan! Fight me.
It's over.
Nothing ends. My death will by 1,000 others. Tell them I died well.
I don't understand. You showed him respect. He was a monster.
Yes. But at the end, he was just a soldier. Hoping he'd done the right thing. Questioning his choices.
So is it over? Their leader's dead, right?
The intricacies of any action are complex.
What? What are you talking about?
There will be consequences. There always are.
What could be worse?
We need to move. The Harbinger's at the auditorium. Whatever she's planning...
It's worse. I get it. Okay then. I have one question before we leave.
What is it?
Has anyone seen a pelican? Ow. What? I had a lot going on. I was busy.